Favorite recipes from many websites to a single location can now be done with a single tap. And technology consultant Francie Black is here to show us how it works. Francie, I need this.
So do you visit recipe sites? And
all the time.
How do you collect your recipes? What do you do?
It's a kind of a disaster. I just tried to figure it out yesterday. I screen grab them.
Okay, so you take a picture of it?
And so it goes to my photos, so I have it, but then I have to scroll through my photos, and the problem is that I have a newborn child, so it's like 20 pictures of her recipe, 15 pictures of her recipe, and it's a mess to find them.
Right, so if you want to find that soup recipe,
yeah.
How long does it take you?
It takes a while. I did this yesterday for a while and scrolled through a bunch of pictures.
Well, that's a perfect example. This is exactly what that solves. So what I do is I go to different recipe sites, and I have all these recipe boxes at different sites, and then I forget the logins, or I don't use it a while, and I can't remember which site had it. And so copy me that. It is a recipe site, but it's not everybody else's recipe. It's only your recipes that you get from
everybody else.
Okay. And so what it does is the app is called Copy Me That, and it operates a little bit different than what I would say most apps operate. What you do is you go in, and within the app, you actually browse out to other websites. And you go up here to the search, and you enter in whatever recipe site it is. So I'm actually already on a site called A Spicy Perspective. That's a friend of mine, her blog. She's got great recipes, but it could be all recipes, it could be nom paleo recipes, whatever site it is, you go to it. And
it can be just general. Can it be like
it could be
healthy soup or whatever?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, any place you can get a recipe from. It doesn't matter where it is.
Okay.
But you search for it like you would on Google, but you do it from within the app.
Okay.
So once you find the recipe you want, so we found chocolate chip pumpkin bars.
Yum.
Okay. And so we're going to hit this little button up here, which is Copy Me That, little icon, and it's copying that. Okay. And then I'm going to say View It now. And so what it's actually doing is copying it into that app, into Copy Me That app. And it lets you review it just to make sure everything copied over okay. It includes the picture, includes all the ingredients, all the instructions, and then you just confirm it to make sure everything was good. And so now that has been added to your recipe list.
Great.
So now all of these recipes that I have over here, whoops, hit the wrong thing there. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing, sorry about that. So all of these recipes came from a whole bunch of different sites, and I've put them all
in one place.
All in one place. So, and just to show you a couple other things that you can do, I'm going into this Italian chicken orzo soup one. Once you have it into Copy Me That, you can favorite it for your own favorites. You can say, I made this, so you can mark that. You can go into options, and you can say, add it to a meal plan. You can add the ingredients immediately to a shopping list. You can edit the recipe.
That's handy too, adding it to the shopping list.
Tap. All I do is tap that, and the ingredients have been added.
Wow,
okay?
That's easy.
So these are all different features once you start adding your recipes in here. The last thing I want to show you, if we still have time, okay, and I love this, I think this is really neat, is that you can do your own cookbook creator. So you can pull all your recipes from 5, 10 different sites, and then you can say, hey, I want to create a cookbook out of it. You select the recipes you want, and you literally print a cookbook of your own recipes. So if you like the digital version and the
hard copy,
you can have that. There's one other last thing I wanted to point out, actually, and it has to do with your thing that you mentioned about you taking photos of it. It copies this all over as text, not just a picture of it, but that allows you to search it by ingredients, by text. So if you want to find your soup recipes, you can put in the word soup, and it indexes it by soup.
That's even better if you have started doing this for a while and you have lots of different recipes.
Exactly. So you're not just a photo. The problem with photos, you can't search ingredients of a photo. You can't search for soup. You can't search by.
All right. Now next week I want you to bring in those chocolate chip pumpkin bars that you're going to be making. All right. If you want to learn more about all the apps that Francie showcases, go to WLOS.com and click on Tech Time. Yum. Ingrid.